So next up, what we've got is the follower guide. Now, this one we're going to change up a little bit. So the original follower guide for the Automata project looks something like this, kind of like the bushing. But what we found was when this was going, so as you're turning this guy here, it was quite easy for our shaft to still kind of lose balance here. So it helped a lot if your guide kind of the balance point was further up, or kind of where the center point is, where it's going to rotate around. If we could kind of support it further up, that was helpful. So we redesigned it a little bit to look something like this, where it's kind of a cone shape as shown here. So this is the one we're going to model. All right, so without further ado, let's jump into it. So when I first see this, I see it's kind of cylindrical in nature. It's got a little taper. So there's a couple ways we could have done this. I might be thinking like, all right, circle with a circle into a loft. Another way you could potentially do this is with a revolve. So maybe think about slicing it in half, creating that profile and rotating it. And that's how I'm going to approach it for today. Okay, so revolve. Here's some of the dimensions I used for this one. And just go ahead and get started. Okay, so with that said, next up we have our follower axle bushing. I'm going to hit new, part studio. Let's go and rename this now. 04. We're calling this the follower guide. And I'm going to sketch this on the front plane normal to it. And let's start sketching. So looking at this shape, got a few lines, pretty much all lines. Let's stick with lines. So start with that there. And then as you notice on this drawing, I just centered everything around the origin. Okay, that's always helpful. So line looks like this. Draw some arbitrary angle right now. Comes across, down, and across. Okay, so this is the basic shape. However, we want to add some dimensions to it. So coming back here, what I'm noticing is, I'm actually also going to add this construction line in a little bit. That allows me to get this as a diameter. Okay, let's go and do that right now. So I'll go to line, make it a construction line by hitting Q or this button right there. I'm going to draw this right through the middle. This allows me to have a reference center line. Okay, from there, dimension now. What I will do is hit this corner edge, go to the construction line. Right now, if I just leave it here, I'll measure the distance between. If I pull it to the other side, it turns it into the diameter. And if you saw here, it is 0.5 inches. So I'll type in 0.5, enter. And the same is going to be true from here to here. Okay, turn it into diameter, 0.5. That's good. Okay. Let's see what else we got. The 0.875 is the diameter to the outer part of the cone. So from here to the construction line, 0.875. Drag that down. And let's see what else we're missing. We just need the height here of the two parts. So an inch here, 0.188 or 1875 really. Okay, so from dimension from here to here, that's going to be 1. And then from here to here, that distance was the 0.1875. All right, everything's got a black outline. It's grayed in. That means it's constrained. Hit the check mark. Now all I need to do is a little revolve. Shift here. The face is that. The axis is the line we made through the middle. We've got the basic shape. Hit the check mark. All right, and then lastly, what I want is, check here too, to make that square hole along the top. All right, and notice for this one, 0.275 is what we're using. Sorry about that. So we are going to just update the hole here. So we're going to sketch along that top face. And again, keeping tolerances in mind is what we're going to have to do for your dimension. I'm still going to use a center point rectangle. Find that center point, generally draw the shape. Okay, so remember we have a 0.25 inch square shaft, so we want to have plenty of clearance there. So typically what I would use is 0.25 plus another 0.025, I think is going to give us the best tolerance. Plenty of clearance, so it ends up being 0.275, or you can type it in as that. So I'll again bring this part in, 0.275, hit enter. And lastly, we will do a extrude, remove for that face. Again, through all, click on that. It's going through the entire part. Hit the check. I would rename this here to stay organized. Follower guide, enter, and we're good to go.